doctors are seeing an increase in a violent illness.
Doctors there are staying vigilant of potential marijuana-related health problems.
Doctors are finding some cases where the drug itself is actually making people sick.
What these patients really have been experiencing is cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome.
This is something that's caused by chronic marijuana use.
CHS has only been recognized for about the past decade, and nobody knows exactly how many people suffer from it.
There's concern that we will see more and more cases of CHS.
All I want to do is feel better.
I don't feel like myself. I don't feel safe.
Every morning I'm really just in bed gagging.
I threw up all day, every day for 14 days.
5 straight days of just throwing up every day, not being able to eat.
I couldn't keep a drop of water down.
I was completely convinced that I was gonna die.
I was fighting just to stay in this world.
This is a problem and people don't know.
I didn't know it was possible that it would mess up your stomach to that extent.
Every single person I've told what this is was blown away, had no clue that it existed.
I couldn't travel, I couldn't go to work, I couldn't hang out with my friends, I couldn't eat food that I liked. It ruins everything.
For people who experienced it, it is extremely disturbing and debilitating and may be more common than we imagine.
Heat is the one thing that makes you feel better.
I was probably in the bath about 8 hours per day.
Yeah, I probably do 20 showers a day.
The water's so hot that it's scalding them.
Severely burned my back from all the showering I was doing. I was just cooking myself.
I was so desperate for relief. It is literally so much better than the pain that's in my stomach, to a point where I'd rather burn myself than deal with the pain that I have.
I've never been in so much pain in my life. I missed an entire year of work. I was so deeply in denial, I never even Googled the symptoms of cannabis hyperemesis syndrome.
People with CHS are suffering for years with symptoms and are having multiple hospitalizations and hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical bills.
Close to 20 years that I suffered without having any knowledge of CHS at all.
You tell people what you have and they don't believe it.
Nobody believes it.
Nobody believes it.
They just can't understand it. Like, it's got to be something else.
He just couldn't believe. He was like, Mom, I just don't understand. They always told us pot was harmless.
I had all kinds of tests. They removed my appendix. If anything, they said that the smoking the cannabis would help.
The nurse told me about it, and I go, no, I just, that's just not true. Marijuana is completely benign. Nobody has died from marijuana. Well, it turns out that's not true either.
In his final hospitalization, he had not eaten for more than 50 days. I kept saying to them, listen, I don't think this kid's gonna make it.
People can actually die from this, and nobody takes it seriously.
This is about a 17-year-old child lost his life over something that could have easily been prevented. I want education. I was not able to save him, but I'm gonna make sure that his story is out there and some people are helped.
I want as many people as I can pretty much be educated on it.
There's people in the medical industry and in the marijuana industry who are potentially giving out advice to try and deal with this problem that could lead to somebody dying.
I thought transparency was part of the promise of legalized pot, and no one has been transparent.
We are not trying to demonize marijuana.
It is a wonder herb. It just needs to be used correctly, not abused.
We have no research. We don't know anything about it, really, because we've never studied it.
I think it's very important that we get research done so that way more people don't get sick.